Oh hi, thanks for watching my video. So apparently the next expansion pack concept has been leaked. This happened over a week ago now, I know, but I was away when it happened, so I've only now been able to make a video on it. I say apparently because the Sims team haven't officially confirmed anything on the next expansion pack, or that there will even be another expansion pack. That being said, it was the Sims team themselves that leaked it. A select few Simmers were sent a survey, and one of the questions asked which expansion packs the survey participant had played, along with a list of all the expansion packs for The Sims 4. But what's this here? High school? We don't have a high school expansion pack. So yeah, that's basically what happened, and now we're all confused and wondering whether this is the name of the next expansion pack. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the next pack, given that Simmers for years have been asking for a Generations pack. However, if there's one thing I've learned about The Sims 4, is that they like to take gameplay features from one expansion in The Sims 3 and sell it separately in multiple stuff, game and expansion packs. For example, the Scout after-school activity came with Seasons, the extra wedding gameplay came with My Wedding Stories, the Slip and Slide had a dedicated stuff pack, and Body Hair will likely be included in the upcoming Werewolf pack. We did also have Parenthood, which had the most similar concept to Generations than the other Sims 4 packs did. At this rate, we might just end up with a retirement expansion pack. But even though I don't like the way The Sims 4 has broken down these features and sold them separately, that doesn't mean I'm not looking forward to having more for my teenage Sims to do. Of all the types of expansion packs we could have had, I think having more gameplay for teenagers is something that has been needed in The Sims 4 for a long time. So today I thought we'd take a look at what we might get in the next potential expansion pack. High school. I think that the high school pack could have some similarities to some existing gameplay we already have, and hopefully some extra gameplay as well. With a few of the game and stuff packs we already have, there are usually some features that have been repurposed. For example, vampires, spellcasters and celebrities all have different types of gameplay, but they follow along the same progression system. And all the active careers and events typically follow the same system as well. The list of things to do with a certain amount of time, so I think it would be fairly reasonable to assume that the high school pack will likely use a system that we already have in the game. I reckon it will probably follow the active career system. I don't think we'll have a new world, although with it being an expansion, it would need to have a lot of gameplay to justify the lack of new world if there isn't one. I think similarly to Spa Day, the pack would give us a new lot type of high school, along with a pre-made one on the gallery. And when teens go to school, I think we'll get the option to join them and complete the tasks just like we can with the active careers. I do think that private school should return, although if it does, I'd be very curious to see how that would work. Like, would private school literally be a separate lot type, or will it be a rabbit hole for the day, or a boarding school rabbit hole maybe? I really enjoyed the process of getting kids into private school in The Sims 2, so I would like to see that return. It's been done by modders before, so it could be done by the Sims team. In my ideal scenario, we would get a new world with this pack, and there would be like 3 schools in it, all of them being active school day lots. But one of them could be the main general school that all Sims go to by default, and maybe the other 2 could be private schools, like a fancy French academy like in The Sims 3, and some other themed school. I imagine the day would consist of going to the science classroom to conduct experiments, going to art class and making a sculpture or drawing, and writing maths equations on the whiteboard in maths class. Given the time limit on active career activities, I think there will probably be about 3 classes a day, with those classes changing on a day-to-day basis. I think in addition to being able to attend school, there would be some extra activities as well. Prom has been a longed-for feature since The Sims 3, and modders have been able to prove over the years that it could be easily implemented in The Sims 4. So I definitely think prom will be included in this pack, along with high school graduation. I just don't really know how they would do it. The Sims 4 has steered away from rabbit hole locations, so I think they would definitely be events. I just don't know how they would take place without the player having to plan an event. I suppose they could do something similar to what they had with the live sessions, you know, when Sims got a ticket with a set date and time, or they could occur once a week or something like festivals do and work that way for proms and graduation. There could even be some university style gameplay included here, like maybe instead of organisations to join, teens will have the option to join cliques. Like they could join the cheerleaders and have special cheerleader interactions and create a sim items. They could have jocks, nerds, all sorts of different cliques that your teens could join. In terms of teenagers themselves, I think there'll probably be a few new traits on offer, and I hope that there'll be some new features that complement the Parenthood pack. Like Parenthood gave parents the ability to punish their kids and teens. However, all teens can really do is prank things, so it would be good if that was expanded on. Like in addition to pranking things, teens could also get in trouble for low grades, throwing house parties, and maybe even more types of pranks, like whoopee cushions and TPing houses. When I think of teenagers, I think of uncontrolled emotions, mood swings and phases, all of which came with the Parenthood game pack, so I'm not sure what more they could do within the capabilities of The Sims 4 to make teenagers behave like teenagers. But I really hope they think of something that make teens a little bit more quirky. A few small features I'd like to see would be an allowance system. Teens can earn money by doing chores. Maybe a first crush feature where teens can reveal their crush, write about them in their diary, and ask someone to go to prom with them. In terms of objects, I think it would be cool to have things like slingshots that could be used in class, and pom-poms that could be used for dancing. And when it comes to build and buy, there really isn't a lot for teens. I'd definitely like to see more build and buy objects that are themed around teenage interests. And as a side note, I really hope that you can have your adult Sims work as teachers. I don't expect it to be an active career, but I do like the idea of going to school with my teens and seeing one of my other Sims working as a teacher. You know, like when you have a Sim as a doctor, but then you send another Sim from another household to have a baby at the hospital, and there's your Sim. So those are a few of my thoughts on the potential upcoming expansion pack. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it here. I'd love to know in the comments what you think about this. Are you excited for the high school expansion if the leak is to be believed? I feel like I moan a lot about The Sims 4, and it's not because I don't like the game. I actually really enjoy playing The Sims 4. I just really don't like it when they take one thing and sell it as an entire pack. I'd love nothing more than having an involved high school experience in The Sims 4. But do I really need to pay $40 to play through high school, or $20 to have one extra life state? I don't know, it just makes me worry about The Sims 5. I'm having visions of a swimming pool stuff pack, followed by a hot tub kit, and then a pool party accessories kit, or some crazy shit like that. All that being said, I'm still excited to see what we get, and hopefully there will be enough features in this pack to justify the need for a dedicated expansion pack. But as I said, I'm more interested to know what you think, so let me know in the comments. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, you know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.